Manor Lords is here on the 26th, and the big questions are, is the hype real, and should I get it? Today, I hope to answer those for you, but in the end, it really comes down to what you like and how you are with games. I didn't get first early access for creators, so I think it gives me somewhat of a unique perspective as I played the game a couple times through, and will I keep playing it, or has the excitement worn off? The hype built up has been amazing. I've been following it for nearly 3 years. Just before creator access hit, the game reached 2 million wishlist on Steam to make it number one. Right after early access for creators, it had reached 2.5 million. And now, just days before early access release, it's broken 3 million. Not bad for a game that still has a lot of things left to be worked on and is essentially being done by one person. That's right, one dev working on it with some people helping him, not 20 or 30 or a big triple A studio. That's impressive to hit that number on Steam. What is Manor Lords? Manor Lords is what I would call a city builder, city planner game. It has elements of other mechanics, but at its core, that is what it is. Even the man behind the scenes made a post before early access to get the record straight so you wouldn't be misled. Bold, daring, and brutally honest from someone who hasn't started making money from it as he wants people to know what they are getting. It's not Total War, Bannerlord, an RPG. It's not to mimic any other games. While it has pieces that may look like it wouldn't be from any other game, and it's not any of them. The more I played it, I began to realize he is spot on. You won't get those awesome battles from Total War or Bannerlord, fighting with Kingdom Come Deliverance. I didn't get the feel that I was playing any other game but Manor Lords. As you build up your area, look to soon expand while going after bandit camps, fending off raiders as you prepare to take out a lord to get one small piece of the puzzle. I might make some comparisons to other titles, but to say Manor Lords is like any other game is something that I just didn't feel. And so, should you try it? There are 2 points I want to try to make to help you figure that out. First is something many will forget. This is the start of early access. Yeah, this is just the beginning of what Manor Lords will become. Like other titles, Bannerlord, which took 3 years of early access, and one that just came out of early access, 7 Days to Die was in there for 7 years. This game will evolve over the coming years. As of right now, I think it's just a shell of its true self, and we won't know what that will be. But as you go through early access, you'll be able to follow along with the patches, fixes, and changes to the game as it molds itself into the final product. What will that final product be? Who knows? But early access is about to show you what it can become. Which brings me to the final point, you. Most people can't load up any game and just immediately love it. Some like sports, racing, first person shooters. Everyone has their own thing that they like, not just genres, but also how they play the game. Do you come back to games frequently? Do you just play till the hype is gone and then forget about it? For me, it's hard to tell you exactly what to expect as we truly don't know. Only you know what you can expect to get out of the game. The only thing I can do is tell you what I've experienced and hope it helps. To me, Manor Lords does feel like a city builder planner game with a tiny, tiny bit of combat built in. This is the closest thing I could think to describing what it feels like, even though I'm sure the dev would disagree to label it that. But I am talking about how I felt when I played the game. With 50 hours in, do I still like it? Would I play more? Will it keep delivering on the content, keep me going for time to come? First, will I play more? For now, it's a resounding yes. After those hours, I'm still wanting more. Building more efficiently, winning the game quicker, completing certain challenges. Even at its infant stage, Manor Lords offers a decent variety of things to do to keep me going. Will it keep delivering beyond and for many years to come? That is honestly the biggest question, and no one can answer it. As we saw from Starfield, the hype may not deliver, and the studio may not do enough to make it work. Manor Lords has the hype right now, but can it be completed? Only the people working on it will ever know if this will be true or not. I think the one advantage for Manor Lords, and that it is essentially being run by one person. This is their passion project. This is what they will be known for. Your legacy is riding on it, and want to make it the best thing you can do since you never know if it will be your last. A triple A studio can get away with having a flop if they have something good to replace it with. When you're starting out, you don't have that luxury. You need to be spot on or you could be done for good. Of course, that's still no guarantee. Nothing in life is a guarantee. I can only go by my interactions with them, what I've heard, what I've seen, and what I feel in my heart. I truly feel this project will continue. For how long and to what degree, though, remains to be seen. Price will also be a factor. As we know, games have been hitting the outrageous $70 mark, but I don't know as of writing this what Manor Lords would be, as I would expect somewhere in the $40 to $50 range. If you pay $50 and get 100 hours out of it, let's say anything from a story driven game like Star Wars, for example, I do think that's a good investment. So with 50 hours, and I really feel I can get another 50 hours easily, that's a good investment on my money. And going to the movies for, let's say, 3 hours and spending $20 to $40 easily, a $50 investment for 50 to 100 hours of gameplay, honestly isn't bad. Of course, as I said before, what you want out of it will be the biggest key on whether or not to buy. But maybe you feel 200 hours for $50 is right. This all still comes down to you. Do you think the price for what you've seen is worth it? That is what you have to ask yourself before you buy. No one else can tell you but what you feel in your heart. And if you want to know what Manor Lords is like when you first try the game, then you could check out my Let's Play where I am running through the game from essentially my first time with just an hour or two into it. And you could see everything that I have to go through, everything I'm learning, all the struggles to learn the game, and how the game is going right now at this point. Am I going to continue playing it? Yes. Am I going to watch early access? Yes. I hope this is going to be one of those projects where somebody is really going to take off, run with it, and do the best that they can with it. Will it have the mod support? Will it grow? Will it have DLCs? Is he going to branch to something? This is something we just don't know, as this is a brand new person working on his passion project. So we have no idea what the future will be. But being a part of early access, you're going to be able to follow along that journey. So I hope this helps in your decision making just a bit easier, as money is always tight these days. And hopefully it will help you out to make the right investment for you. As always, my friends, take care and thanks for watching.